All right, guys, it is Casey. So, I got my hair cut. Barbershop's still open. Coronavirus is going crazy, though, right now. And who knows what's going to happen next. This is Casey and Max TV. All right, first thing this morning, guys, I got up and I left out of here. And by first thing this morning, I mean 10 o'clock in the morning. And I decided, you know what, since I'm not at work, maybe I can go and finally catch my barber. And she was actually in there. I'm trying, we're hurting bad with money right now because this is the perfect storm of bad stuff that has happened. From losing the money in the stock market to my job, my work. They're now permanently shut down. They just made the announcement just a couple of hours ago. So they're shut down for the rest of the season. So I'm done. No more ski resort for me, guys, which means I'm unemployed. So I applied for a couple of jobs. I've only heard back from one of them, and that's just to say, once we're done looking at your information, how would you like us to contact you? So things are looking bad. Now we're waiting for Max to get on the plane and come out here and see me. But guess what? They just locked down San Francisco. So let's go out to Max right now, and he can give us an update on what's going on.
Hey guys, that is right. So San Francisco is under a quarantine order. It's specifically known as a shelter-in-place order. It applies to 6 out of the 9 Bay Area counties, including mine here in Alameda County. Basically what it means is that residents are legally prohibited from leaving your homes unless you are going to what they call a essential activity. So that means you can still go to the grocery stores, banks, gas stations, so on and so forth. Large gatherings are prohibited. Social gatherings are prohibited. You cannot go to movie theaters. You cannot go to, for instance, the local bar. All of those have been ordered closed. A lot of businesses are closed. My own company that I'm working for is closed for 3 weeks because of this shelter-in-place order. We will be reopening on April 7th. But yeah, it's getting pretty crazy out here. You know, everybody is panicking in response to this coronavirus.
All right, so I'm driving down the road here, and I just passed. We're out cruising, by the way, going to check out stuff, find something to do on this otherwise rather boring day. And we just found the National Guard, I would assume, a bunch of Humvees driving down the road, like moving into town. So I hope they're not planning to try to do some freaking crazy lockdown or something like that. I've never, ever seen Army around here. I don't know that there is. I mean, obviously there must be like a Vermont National Guard, but I don't think I've ever seen them driving around downtown. So I don't know. Very interesting. I wonder if Max is seeing that out in California. Max, what are you seeing?
Well, Casey, you know, what we're seeing out here really is more civil authorities. So less military, more law enforcement, public health department. I did notice today there were a lot more cops out on the road. You know, they're going back and forth. It doesn't appear that they're actively engaging anyone beyond typical law enforcement functions, pulling over speeders, so on and so forth. But what the public health authorities out here have been saying is that they are focusing on education rather than enforcement of this shelter in place. However, they did not rule out enforcement of it. In California, at least, the shelter-in-place law actually carries a misdemeanor penalty if you violate it. I don't know of anybody being charged with that so far, and I don't know if that would even hold up, but that is what the text of the California Health and Welfare Code states. Again, they seem to be focusing more on on education than enforcement, but that could change depending on how well the public complies with the order as a whole.
All right, guys, so let's see if you can look behind me, kind of see that. Okay, we are at the gas station, and I had no need whatsoever for gas, but I'm getting some because it is 50 cents off per gallon today. If you see that, let me see, how well can you see that? It says diesel $2.19 or $2.79 and regular $2.19 a gallon. So Ask you can save 13 cents a gallon on your gas. That's not it, but yeah, when I pulled up here and looked at it, I was like, Jesus. So I just got 10 gallons for $23. So this is another sign of the coronavirus craze that's going on. I'm the only person at the gas station, despite it being 50 cents off a gallon. So yeah, let me go see what's going on inside. Hey, how's it going? All right, so we're back. Got myself a cherry Coke and some Reese's Pieces and Angry Orchard. All with that $20 bill that we found the other day. Did I tell you guys about that? I think I did. Maybe I didn't. But we found a $20 bill while we were out on a walk. Who knows if I told you about it or not. So that was pretty exciting. See, there it is. Gas sale today. So pretty cool. Can't complain. Let's see here. $2.19 a gallon right here. And there's another gas station right here. They're competing. Also $2.19 a gallon. So, and it also says gas sale today. So I need to start driving down this road because apparently they are battling it out on unleaded gasoline prices. Oh, this one's got a whole bunch of people at it too, though. But it's got a Dunkin' Donuts, so I mean, I should have gone there too. Got my $2.19 a gallon gas and then gotten some dang Dunkin' Donuts. But I've got all those Girl Scout cookies. I don't know if I showed you guys those, but way too many Girl Scout cookies in the house. Max is going to freak out when he comes in the house and sees that I have like 100 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. Right, Poppy? All right, so I have not been doing a very good job of like taking her out and walking her. I've got her stimulated by going around in the car by me. Another one at $2.19 a gallon. They're all competing. So yeah, I got her out and walking around with me, or driving around with me, but it's cold and I'm not dressed right? So it's 35 degrees, but I don't have like all my normal clothes on that I use for these purposes. And therefore, it is one of those situations that occur sometimes. This is a GE we're driving by right here. Oh no, you can't even see that. I tell you guys about these things and you're looking at me, not what's outside. But yeah, so it's a little bit too cold for me to be just walking for too long unless I go get the right clothing on. I thought it was supposed to be warmer this week, but the wind's whipping. It sucks. So anyways, that's it. I just figured I'd drive her around, keep her awake, so she's not sleeping all day long. Better than nothing.